What's going on, folks? Blitzball Champ back here on YouTube with a brand new video. Um, it's another recap video. Um, yeah, so this is gonna be reflecting on the most recent game of the Carolina Panthers versus Seattle Seahawks. This was Week 13, and yeah, Seattle Seahawks were playing at home and they defeat. No. They didn't just defeat. They crushed the Carolina Panthers by a score of 40-7. Which, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't a shutout. Thank God it wasn't a shutout. But yeah. So of course, I'll start off by saying, of course, the most, the really, really bad, obvious thing that happened, to start the game was Panthers' first possession. Derek Anderson started, and on the one play, coming in as a starter, throws a pick, which ended up turning into a Seattle Seahawks field goal. And it has been reported that the reason that Derek Anderson started instead of Cam was that Cam broke a minor dress code violation for not wearing a tie. Yeah, and that was Coach Rivera's decision to bench Cam for the first series. Well, it didn't turn out to be much of a series, with Derek Anderson throwing a pass to Tolbert, which he should have caught. So that wasn't on Derek Anderson. If you ask me, that was on Tolbert. Bounced off his hands, picked. So, honestly, when that happened, I didn't think things were going to look too good for Carolina. Well, if anything, Cam didn't throw a pick. As a matter of fact, his one touchdown pass, which was an 80-yarder, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't 80-yarder, 55 yards to Ted Ginn. And honestly, it was probably his best throw of the season so far, his best throw. So, that was really nice. But just Seattle just ran all over us. Thomas Rawls had a field day. 15 carries for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just demoralized the defense. And just overall, we got crushed. I mean, it's really no point in going into a lot of detail. I mean, 40-7 is pretty plain and clear. But Carolina's now 1-5 on the road. The one game that they won on the road so far was against the Rams. In Seattle, they are currently still undefeated at home. They're 6-0 at home. So, honestly, Carolina's now 4-8. And the upcoming game this Sunday is against the Chargers at home. And honestly, I'm just hoping for a win. I'm just hoping that Carolina can win another game. Like it's ridiculous. They've lost 2 back-to-back, and just 5 of their games, that they've lost have been by a field goal or less. And it's not good. It's not good. And honestly, there's going to need to be a lot of fixing this team during the off season. Like, in all seriousness, and it's really unfortunate. This team goes from a 15-1 Super Bowl contender to now pretty much complete trash. The only difference is, they're not as bad as the Browns or the 49ers, or the Bears. So, honestly, it's looking like they're probably going to end up getting probably the top 10 draft picks. But if anything, this team just needs to try their best to finish strong and, just get everybody healthy again so that they can give it another shot next season. But, you know, Dave Gettleman, I hope you're freaking happy with the results of your bargain bin strategy this past offseason. But Carolina 4-8, definitely not making the playoffs. So, I mean, which their season was probably over, after the Raiders game. So, yeah, really don't have much else to say. But next game's against the Chargers. I'll be at that game, so hopefully I can witness them get another win. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, Blitzball Champ signing out. Peace.